Johnny Curtis versus Johnny Prime versus Joe Hennig.
That's the big gun, Saxton. That is going to be one heck of a match.
In Tampa, Florida, at the St. Pete Times Forum, comes a TV event where tickets start at $20. This is Raw. Experience the most exciting show on Monday nights and see your favorite superstars in action, including John Cena, the Viper Randy Orton, DX, and more. It's Monday Night Raw in Tampa. Tickets go on sale October 10th, starting at $20. WWE, the best value in entertainment.
The following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing 245 pounds, Johnny Curtis.
A contender for any title on any night. Johnny Curtis leading the charge for main event time here on FCW.
From Newport Richey, Florida, weighing 235 pounds, Johnny Prime.
Johnny Prime, a man who took some time off to do some soul searching, took some time off to find himself, and perhaps he has found himself in a big way in this triple threat main event match.
You know, I'm not buying this taking your time off business. He was skiving, he was at the beach.
From Champaign, Minnesota, weighing 240 pounds, Joe Hennig.
Well, Joe Hennig, here's a guy who has had a tumultuous road, to say the least. I think the American Dream put it best when he said that Joe, instead of becoming the bride, has had to settle for being the bridesmaid, and by that we mean the Florida Heavyweight Championship picture. I mean, Hennig defeated Heath Slater a few weeks ago, only to find out that the title wasn't even on the line. And since then, Hennig has had to watch on the sidelines without an opportunity to once again have a shot at Heath Slater.
You know, he thought he'd worked his way back up the ladder here, but he was wrong. He got double-crossed, and now he has to start again right at the very bottom.
Oh, watch out. Folks, just in case you are unfamiliar with the rules of a triple threat match, covered by Curtis. Just in case you're unfamiliar with the rules, all three guys going non-stop until one man, either Johnny Curtis, Joe Hennig, or Johnny Prime, gets a pinfall or submission victory, which essentially means you got to have eyes in the back of your head.
And look at the aggression that Johnny Curtis is showing right now. This is a different Johnny Curtis we're seeing here, right here. There is something not right about Johnny Curtis.
Well, Johnny Curtis, oh man, that's what I'm talking about. From behind, Johnny Prime slips in, tries to recover. Johnny Curtis is a guy who's certainly experienced his share of up and downs, you know, in his career. Former tag team champion, has come so close on numerous occasions to winning the Florida Heavyweight Championship, but essentially not enough. And you know, you almost think, of course, someone can get a little frustrated over time, get a little restless. Little tag team, Johnny Prime and Joe Hennig.
We see an alliance between Prime and Hennig, but it is a weak alliance, as we just saw there. It's every man for himself.
Yeah, alliances don't last very long in a triple threat match. It's all about one man winning this match, and now Prime and Hennig having some words. It's Johnny Curtis abruptly interrupted that conversation. Now it's Joe Hennig on top. Non-stop action in a triple threat match. Of course, keep in mind, whoever walks out the victor in this match will certainly have to be in the conversation for receiving a future Florida Heavyweight Championship match.
You know, when you look at Joe Hennig, he himself is a former FCW heavyweight champion, but he cracked under the pressure. As soon as he won the title, he was off 3 months, disappearing, and now he was burning with jealousy because he wants that title back. In my opinion, he blew his chance.
Well, there's a lot of emotions running high regarding the Florida Heavyweight Championship, and I wonder if Justin Angel's watching. And we saw it happen earlier with Heath Slater hitting that 450 splash, but I wonder if Angel's watching thinking, you know, one of these three guys could be my next challenger.
Saxton, that situation with Slater and Angel earlier tonight, that is a ticking time bomb. I don't think we've seen the last of that one.
Johnny Curtis trying to get that quick pinfall on Johnny Prime, who abruptly kicks out. I mean, it's almost a very nerve-wracking situation when your shoulders are pinned to the ground. You just want to get out of there. I mean, you don't want to stay down for anything. Especially knowing the eyes that are watching, the importance of the match. Yeah, no titles are on the line, no special stipulation per se. But whoever walks out of here having defeated two of the best.
Big Johnny kick there. He needs to get the cover. This really could be it. We've seen him beat guys with this before.
Yeah, Johnny could be what? Johnny Prime. I have a feeling if Johnny Prime was not positioned in the ring at that time, Johnny Curtis would have been the winner.
And now it's Prime in the ascendancy.
Hard slam. It's pretty much a game of who can outlast the other two guys. Johnny Curtis walking into that elbow by Johnny Prime. What a huge win it would be for Johnny Prime. What a way to kind of come back and make a statement. High leg lariat. It may just be moments away from making that statement. Going for the cover. Oh, man.
This really is back and forth action here, Saxton. It can turn on a dime. I don't know where this one's going.
Well, you know what? I kind of want to put the slight advantage in the corner of Joe Hennig, because Joe was the last man to compete in a triple threat match here on FCW TV. So to have that strategy kind of fresh in your mind, watch out! Neck snap. Oh, so close.
And out of nowhere, Johnny Curtis, he had to have his wits about him, and he did.
Every second counts. The goal, 3 seconds away from the third man in the match, and 3 seconds down is where you want your opponent. Nice agility by Hennig. Hits with a patented drop kick. This could be it. Oh. I mean, that was probably one of the best opportunities Joe Hennig had to win this match. Prime is on the apron trying to get his wits.
Prime is down and out, and that is when you need to capitalize. When the third man in this match is down and out, you really need to take advantage.
Oh, wait. Oh, boot to the face. Watch Big Prime on the top rope. Crossbody.
Big crossbody, Saxton, but look at this.
Oh, my gosh. Crossbody only to get hit with that leg drop, and Johnny Curtis wins.
Leg drop from the top, Saxton.
Here we go, winner, Johnny Curtis.
Well, Johnny Curtis, one leg drop later, after all the back and forth action, has reaffirmed his status as a player in FCW, and as a player in the Florida Heavyweight Championship title scene. Take another look. You thought Johnny Prime had the opportunity to capitalize with that crossbody off the top rope. What we always say is that you gotta have eyes in the back of your head, and in this case, impossible task. Johnny Prime down, victim of the leg drop, and Johnny Curtis is your winner. Well, folks, that is it for FCW TV. Don't forget, next week, a very special WWE highlight match as ECW Sheamus goes one-on-one with SmackDown superstar R-Truth.